What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Walter, back with another video. But this time, we're not giving away thousands of dollars. Well, maybe later. Today we're tackling something even more valuable than money. Confidence. We've all seen those videos and articles. Do these 3 weird tricks to become a confidence king. They make it sound so easy, like flipping a switch. But do those tips work in the real world? That's what we're here to find out. I spent a week putting the 10 most popular confidence tips to the test. We're discussing power poses, positive thinking, and the whole shebang. And trust me, some of these were way weirder than I expected. So stick around to see which confidence hacks are legitimate and which are total busts. You might be surprised by what works. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's start this confidence experiment. Alright, first up, we're tackling a classic power posing. You know, standing like Superman for 2 minutes and supposedly feeling like you could conquer the world. Sounds quite ridiculous, right? I love a good superhero pose as much as the next guy. But could change your posture, change how you feel? I was skeptical, but I'll strike any pose for you guys. So, I stood in front of the mirror, arms outstretched, trying to channel my inner superhero. And you know what? It felt pretty good. I felt a surge of energy like I could take on anything. Don't get me wrong, I didn't suddenly develop superhuman strength or anything, but I did feel more grounded, more present. It was like my body was telling my brain, hey, we got this! I know what you're thinking, Mr. Walter, you're just psyching yourself out. And maybe I was. But the thing is, our minds and bodies are more connected than we realize. How we hold ourselves sends signals to our brains. So even if you don't feel super confident at first, faking it with a powerful pose can trick your brain into feeling more confident. It's like a mental hack. And the best part, it only takes a couple of minutes. So if you're about to give a presentation, go for a job interview, or need a quick confidence boost, find a private spot and strike a powerful pose. You might be surprised by the results. I'm calling this one legit. Power posing might not turn you into Superman, but it can give you a mental edge. Stay tuned for the next confidence hack because we're just getting started. Next up, we're diving into the world of positive affirmations. You know, those phrases you repeat to yourself like, I am confident, I am successful, I am unique. Honestly, this one felt a little awkward at first, but this time, it was different. I was trying to convince myself that I was confident, worthy, and capable. After a few days, something strange happened. I noticed a subtle shift in my mindset. It was like those positive affirmations were slowly chipping away at my self-doubt. I started to catch myself thinking more positive thoughts throughout the day. Our brains are like computers. If you keep feeding them negative input, they'll output negative results. But if you start feeding them positive affirmations, your brain will eventually begin to believe them. It's all about rewiring those neural pathways, my friends. So, if you're struggling with self-doubt, try positive affirmations. It might feel weird at first, but consistency is critical. Keep repeating those positive phrases. You might be surprised by their positive impact on your mindset. Alright guys, tip number 3 is a classic dress to impress. They say you should dress like the person you want to become, right? So I decided to ditch my usual merch and hoodies for a week and step it up a notch. We're talking suits, button-ups, the whole 9 yards. I even threw in a pocket square for good measure. I wanted to see if rocking a more professional look would make me more confident. And let me tell you, walking into a room feeling like $1 million turns heads. It felt strange at first, not gonna lie, but I started to own it. People were treating me differently too. Holding doors open, saying, excuse me, maybe they thought I was some CEO or something. But here's the thing. It wasn't just about how others perceived me. Dressing better made me feel more put together, more professional, and more confident. You feel like you can take on the world when you wear a superhero costume. This wasn't a costume, but you get the idea. So if you're looking for a simple way to boost your confidence, try upgrading your wardrobe. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. Next up, we're tackling eye contact. They say, the eyes are the windows to the soul, but can they also unlock your confidence? That's what we're here to find out. For this challenge, I focused on making eye contact during conversations. No more looking down at my shoes or getting lost in the distance. I had to lock eyes and hold that gaze. I'm not gonna lie. This one initially felt a little awkward. It's like, how long is too long to look at someone? But I pushed through the awkwardness and stuck with it. And you know what? Something amazing happened. While holding someone's gaze, I felt more confident. And the people I was talking to seemed more engaged. Making eye contact created this connection, this unspoken understanding that we were both present and invested in the conversation. I'm not saying you must stare someone down like you're in a staring contest, but maintaining good eye contact can affect how you come across. So ditch those nervous glances and look people in the eye. You might find your confidence skyrocketing. Alright guys, have you ever noticed how confident people speak so effortlessly? Well, one trick they might be using is speaking slowly. That's right, slowing down your speech is supposed to make you appear more confident and in control. So, I decided to channel my inner Morgan Freeman and take it down a notch for this challenge. I'm used to talking a mile a minute, incredibly when excited, so this was a challenge for me. But I took some deep breaths, paced myself, and focused on enunciating each word. And honestly, it felt strange at first, like I was talking in slow motion or something. But as I kept practicing, something extraordinary happened. By slowing down, I gave myself time to think about what I was saying. It prevented me from rambling and helped me stay on track. And you know what? It made me feel more assertive. It's like speaking slower, and I commanded more attention and respect. So, if you want to project more confidence, try slowing down your speech. You might be surprised at the impact it has. Alright guys, we're diving deep into the world of gratitude. What is gratitude, you ask? It's about being thankful for all the awesome stuff in your life, big or small. Think about it. You've got food, a roof over your head, maybe even a pet goldfish that loves to ignore you. That's something to be grateful for. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Walter, how will being grateful make me a confident king or queen? Well, hold your horses. It's not about magic, it's about shifting your mindset. Instead of stressing about what you don't have, you start appreciating what you do have. So, for a whole week, I decided to become Mr. Gratitude. Every night I wrote down 3 things I was grateful for. It could be anything, from my insane subscribers to the fact that I haven't tripped and dropped my phone in a while. Did I suddenly become the most confident guy on the planet? Not exactly, but something incredible did happen. I started feeling lighter, happier, and yeah, more confident in myself. It's like gratitude unlocked a secret confidence cheat code. Chapter 8. People. This is where things get real. We're talking about challenges, those things that make you want to hide under your bed with a year's supply of pizza. Listen up. Nothing extraordinary has ever happened inside a comfort zone. It's like that boring level in a video game. It's time to level up. This week, I challenged myself to do things that scared me. Public speaking? Check. Trying a weird food combination? Double check. Why torture me, you ask? Because every time I faced a challenge head-on, my confidence skyrocketed. Remember that public speaking challenge? I walked on that stage feeling like a puddle of jelly, but guess what? I crushed it. And that weird food combo? Okay, maybe not my finest moment, but hey, at least I tried. The point is that pushing your limits is like giving your confidence muscles a serious workout. It's tough, it's scary, but man, it's worth it. My friends, it's time to ditch the self-doubt and shine a spotlight on your strengths. We all have them, those unique talents and qualities that make us, well, us. But sometimes we get so caught up in what we're not good at that we forget how awesome we are. So I tried something radical. I banned negative self-talk. Instead of focusing on my flaws, I listed my strengths. And you know what? That list was longer than I expected. It was like a confidence pep talk you wrote. Spending time focusing on my strengths was like unlocking a hidden superpower. It reminded me that I'm capable of amazing things. Suddenly, tackling challenges didn't seem so daunting. I knew I had the skills and the resilience to figure things out. So, if you're feeling down on yourself, remember this: you are awesome. You have unique talents and strengths that make you incredible. Don't ever forget that. Alright guys, tip number 9 is all about the power of the mind. It's called visualization, and it's all about picturing yourself crushing it. Imagine yourself walking into that big presentation, nailing the interview, or acing that test. By visualizing success, you can trick your brain into feeling more confident. So I had a big event coming up, and I was feeling those pre-game jitters. So, I closed my eyes, took a few deep breaths. I imagined myself walking in there like a boss. I pictured myself feeling calm, collected, and in control. And it worked. It wasn't a magical confidence potion, but it helped calm my nerves, and gave me the confidence to walk in there and own it. Trust me, there's actual science behind visualization. When you visualize success, you're creating a mental blueprint in your brain. And when you do that enough times, your brain starts to believe it's possible. So next time you're facing a challenge, visualize yourself crushing it. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. Alright guys, we've made it to the 10th and final confidence tip. This one might be the simplest, but don't underestimate its power. We're talking about the power of a smile. I know, it sounds way too easy, but they say smiling can trick your brain into feeling happier and more confident even when feeling down. So I decided to put this theory to the test. For a week, I consciously tried to smile more often. And I'm not talking about those fake, cheesy grins you give your grandma when she gives you that questionable sweater for your birthday. I'm talking about genuine, heartfelt smiles. I smiled at strangers, I smiled at my friends, I even smiled at myself in the mirror, which felt a little weird at first, not going to lie. And you know what? I was surprised by how much of a difference it made. Smiling more often not only made me feel more confident, but it also made other people more open and friendly towards me. It's like smiling is contagious. When you smile at someone, they can't help but smile back. And that creates this positive feedback loop that makes everyone feel good. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to be around someone who is always smiling and radiating positive vibes? It's like having a superpower that makes everyone around you happier. Plus, smiling is free. It doesn't cost you a single penny to flash those pearly whites. So next time you're feeling down or lacking confidence, just try smiling for a few minutes. You might be surprised at how much of a difference it makes. So there you have it. I tested the 10 most popular confidence tips. And while not all of them are instant game changers, they have the potential to make a difference if you stick with them. Some of them felt a little weird at first, not going to lie, but I was surprised at how well they worked. Which tip are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you have any other confidence tips that have worked for you, please share them with the community. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more life-changing tips and challenges. Thanks for watching and stay confident.